Greetings, I'm Demonac. Now let's slay the Spire. So I am still testing out the my new computer and my recording setup, trying to make sure it makes some kind of sense. So for now, though, we're going to try Ascension level 3 with the Defect. Elites are deadlier, which I still feel like Elites, usually with the Defect, the Elites in the first act are a little bit hard for you. So we'll see how that works out. I don't want to lose my starting relic. 7 hit points for a ton of gold? Or just upgrade a card? Let's take a ton of gold. 7 max hit points is fine. Wow, you can go right to a shop here, maybe get an early boost that way. So I think we're doing that, and then I'll worry about where we're going after that. Alright. Well, we're going to take some damage first round, so we better do both defends. So try and minimize it. We do at least get some passive damage. Ow. And he's going to hit us again. Annoying. I guess I'm just going to defend twice, because then I take no damage, and he does take damage, so what do I care? Now he's doing nothing. I get to keep blowing him up. Alright, so he's toast now. Like, if I can do 1 point of damage. Oh, look. Dual casted. Sweeping Beam. I haven't got Sweeping Beam this early. I mean, I haven't played that many times. That's pretty sweet, though. The 6 damage to all and draw a card. Chaos, once upgraded, is giving you 2 random orbs. That's pretty sweet. And what if you pay Power Channel 1 Lightning? Doing a power-based deck is pretty good. The problem is that initially this is doing nothing. It starts to kick in later. You have so little orb generation early on. You know what? I'm going to take the Chaos and try and upgrade that. It's not really picking a direction for my deck, but that's okay. Enlightenment. I could get a Pen Nib, which is pretty sweet. Although, attacking may not be my thing. Or a Calcum. That's pretty decent. But then again, I'm probably going to play a lot of defense, so I actually don't care about that as much. Smoke Bomb. Escape from non-boss combat. Receive no rewards. Okay. Melter is 1 energy to deal 10 damage and after removing all block from enemy. That is sweet. I'm pretty sure I'm taking that. Consume, gain 2 focus, lose an orb slot. That's kind of expensive, but like getting 2 or 3 focus is sweet. Losing an orb slot is weird. The self-repair is very strong long term. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go nuts here. We're gonna take the self-repair. We're gonna take the melter because that's awesome. And I'm gonna have enough. Okay, what am I gonna have for generating orbs? I'm gonna have the zap and the chaos. That's all for now. I'm gonna go card removal. Yeah, I'm gonna go remove my dual cast because F that thing. I just do not care for it. It's not always useful, and I'd rather have cards that are always useful. I virtually never end up playing it. Okay, so then, is there any other shops coming along? Not for a fair ways, so I'm not too worried about spending this money. So I'm interested, like, the consume. That keeps going around. You can keep losing orb slots. So that's where you actually have a use for like capacitor, like stuff that gains you orb slots. Keep making them more powerful. I'm getting random orbs right now. They're not necessarily. You know what? I'm not going to go that. It's too weird. I'm going to take the Sweeping Beam and get out of here. So we've added a whole bunch of interesting stuff. Now let's do a whole bunch of question marks and see what we can do. Upgrade 2 random cards, lose 14 current hit points? Yes. One of them hit a strike. That's too bad. But remove a card, transform a card, upgrade a card. I do really want to upgrade stuff, but I think... I don't know. Removing a strike seems pretty good. Oh, the Chaos is one of the cards that got upgraded. That's amazing. Okay, what happens when you upgrade Melter? It's just 4 more damage, so I don't care about that much. Sweeping Beam, just 3 more damage, although that's to all enemies, so it's actually a pretty big deal. I'm going to remove a card, though. That's the hardest functionality to get. Let's remove one of these strikes. The defensive stuff's pretty good. Go here. That's pretty annoying. Okay, so I'm going to defend twice And I'm going to melt this guy, and it's 50-50 whether or not he gets killed by my lightning orb. Damn it. Yeah. Took a little gamble there, took some damage, but it wasn't going to work out perfectly either way. Hey, self-repair. Awesome. Hey, sweeping beam. Bite me. Defend will block more of that damage. Let's just defend. Chaosing would have helped long term, but let me get that defend going. Oh, he's not attacking his turn anyway, so he's screwed. Melter is just 10 damage for one, really hurts, and it's actually a lot bigger than 10 damage for one, because if they have armor, it can be huge. There are some enemies that don't have many hit points that go almost entirely off armor, so that's awesome. Okay, Steam Barrier is good if you're going to get the zero cost thing going. I don't think that's where my deck is going, but I don't know, that's usually where the deck is going. So 6 block for 0. It's just a 0 cost defend, but it gets worse every time. I'm going to take the rebound, because that's 8 damage for 1, which is still pretty good. And it gives me some flexibility, because I can use a card and get it back. So I got the Chaos upgrade, so I don't have to go there. I could take this Elite, or I could just skip the Elite, because they said Elites are harder. And I could just go get more campsites. Oh, I don't want to get that campsite if I want to get this money, the shop, but then again, I don't have that much money now, because I spent a bunch. Oops. Could upgrade everything. Self-repair goes up to 10. This is just more damage. Upgrading the sweeping beam would be a lot more damage, though. Oh, upgrading the zap's also really good. Okay, let's go do those things. We're going to smith the zap, because 0 cost is huge difference over 1 cost. Question mark. Remove a card for 7 hit points. I'm a glutton for losing hit points, although I could have just taken money and then gone to the shop, but removing a card gets more expensive every time. We're going to remove a... We haven't actually gained defenses. I'm going to remove a defend. We're going to have to try and get more defenses as we go, but... So, yeah, only 105, so I'm going to take this and smith again. We're going to upgrade that sweeping beam. It's now a 9 damage AoE that also draws us a card. Chest. Bronze scales. Whenever receiving attack damage, I think that still works if I block it, right? Okay, so now we can do fight elite question mark or question mark fight. And then a campsite. Alright, we better do at least one elite, because even though elites are more powerful right now, they only get worse later on. We got chaos. Get our 2. Oh, we got plasma orb. Nice. Self-repair. We got sweeping beam. See if we get... No, we only have the 1 0 cost card, so it's not as strong as it might otherwise be, but that's okay. So he's trying to do a little bit damage, but I don't know. We're going to rebound Melter, because he's not going to survive a whole lot of that action. And defend. And we're going to actually gain because of the auto repair. We came out of that fight with more hit points than we went into it with. Okay. Beam Cell is good. 0 cost, small damage, but it makes them vulnerable. Helps us just go through things. Steam Barrier again. White Noise. Add a random power to your hand, and it costs 0 this turn. Exhaust itself. Assume it upgrades to cost 0? Yeah. A random power that costs 0. You know what? Paying 1 for a random power is a pretty good deal, and it's not going to sit around and clog up my deck. I think I'm going to keep that. Okay, we don't really want to self-repair. We don't really want it coming up again later. We're going to take a beating. Yeah, they don't have to be a whole lot stronger to be fairly dangerous to me. Rebound you and zap. So we're going to get... The rebound is going to give us another copy of that zap. I guess it's probably not an actual copy. It's just putting the card back, which is why it doesn't work with exhaust and stuff. But... Alright, now we're going to take a beating. Oh, we got the sweeping beam. That's pretty sweet. White Noise gives us a free power. The free power is Hello World. Well, damn it. It's actually totally okay right now. My deck isn't doing anything combo-based, so the Hello World is not going to screw me. It's just going to be an extra card every turn. Can't really complain. However, I'm going to take a beating. We're going to see what the Chaos pulls out. Okay, that gives us a little bit of defense. Going to zap, because we have the same number of orbs. We just did more damage. And armor, like, 2 of the damage, but ow. So this is hurting. Got a free ball lightning, that's good. Okay, our sweeping beam is still good. The ball lightning is going to give us a little bit more armor. Also kill this dude. Wait, can I make sure they all die? The strike is 9, so that's already... If I strike this guy and then kill the other 2, then I win. So let's do that, because he'll take 3 from my lightning orb. Vaporized. Gone. Super dead. That wasn't great. Now gain strength instead of resting or upgrading at a rest site. FDL is 5 damage for 0 if you've played less than 3 cards this turn and draw a card. So that's very good. The orb slots I don't really have. Exhaust a card, gain energy equal to its cost. This thing doesn't exhaust itself, so it stays in your deck. You can, I mean, if your deck is full of expensive stuff, then you can get a lot of energy, but I've been avoiding that. The consume is cool, but I don't really want the stuff that's generating orb slots. It's messy. I don't think I trust it. I'm going to take the FTL. Or I should have really taken nothing, but I've taken a bunch of damage. I'm kind of hurt. I don't really want to fight an extra guy, but I've got to try at least once. 50-50 chance. I'm at half health. Oh, well, we'll try it. Oh, yep, that was terrible. Okay. I brought this upon myself. Not attacking first round. Free power. It's an extra self-repair. We're going to need it. Chaos up some orbs. And strike him. Oh, why didn't I poison him? I should have poisoned him. Oh my god, he's more powerful too. We're going to poison him now, even though it's dumb. I lost 6 damage, but... Wow. Depends how long the fight goes. I lost some damage by not doing that. Okay. FTL is going to draw us a card. Rebound the... Zap, actually. So we're going to sweeping beam. Zap again, and defend. We did as much damage as we could, and we got as much defense as we could have given under the circumstances. Okay. We get our ass beat. Melter him. Self-repair. We're gonna blow off that frost orb for a tiny bit of defense, but we really gotta, like, kill him next turn. We have pretty big attacks for this stage of the game, I'd say. Okay, FTL is drawing us another card. It costs nothing. Actually, I should have rebounded the FTL. That would have been smart. But we got him anyway. So we heal back a lot, but we took a lot of damage. Next 2 chests have double relics. Okay. Gain block equal to the number of cards in your discard pile. I do need another block thing. This is very variable. My deck's not that big right now, so it's not doing that much. Rip and Tear is 7 damage to a random enemy 2 times. That's a lot of damage. Stack could be good if I let my deck get big, but I don't usually want to let my deck get big. I'm going to take the Rip and Tear. I got to rest this time, even though it'd be nice to lift. Yeah, I'm going to rest first, and then I can hopefully do one of those things with the other ones. Get a little bit less from resting, because I do have lower max HP from one of the choices I made. I'm going to go to question mark. Pay 100 gold, gain 250 gold, but get a bad curse that you're going to have to remove. I'm just going to take the free 100 gold. It's fine. And +1 strength. I still do a fair amount of attacking in this deck. Man, +1 strength is a lot. I'm going to take that. Alright, Slimo. Okay, let's be smart this time. We're going to rebound the FTL. Oh, interesting. It triggers the draw afterwards. Okay, fair enough. Still a good choice. He's not doing any damage right now, so we just attack him all out. He did a good chunk of damage. He's still not attacking yet. He's giving us another turn to get him before he powers up. FTL, because it's free. The chaos we want to do. We want to do the self-repair. Oh, no, we don't care about the self-repair because it's a boss fight. I mean, doing it would stop it from coming back, but okay, we're going to white noise loop. We got a free loop. That's fine. So at the beginning of every turn, our first orb goes off an extra time, which is fine. Sweeping beam It's not doing quite as much as the melter. Let's. We got a chaos though. We got to get those orbs going. That's not the orbs I was planning on. Are there any zero cost? There is a zap. I'm gonna sweeping beam. There's a 1 in 3 chance it'll give me a zap, which will do an extra 8 damage. Okay. It didn't pay off, but I think the expected value of the damage from getting the free zap was higher than the 1 damage that I was going to do guaranteed by meltering him. He's very close to his changeover point, so we can do a ton of damage to him this turn. It's going to be great. So he's going to make 2 small little guys, and we didn't use either the plasma orbs there, so we can explode those as we sweeping beam these guys. Oh, that's so fantastic. Actually, we can't get rid of the plasma orbs because we didn't get any orb generating stuff unless we draw it from sweeping beam. Chaos! Tons of energy. We're going to have nothing to do with it, but whatever. Get rid of that because we have all this energy. That's fine. We don't need to self-repair, but if we rebound, rip and tear, I guess we'll self-repair anyway, because we can get stuff to not come up again. If we get high enough in the ascension levels, we won't heal after bosses anymore, and that changes the game a lot. Alright, these guys are going to have a bad day. Oops. Okay, well, that's not enough damage. This is. Actually, I guess the strike is enough damage because we're strong. Cool. Energy potion. It's bias cognition. You gotta end the fight fast because that 4 focus is great, but it goes down every turn and then you start getting into negative focus. Creative AI, I'm not taking non-upgrade creative AI, it's okay. Oh, Courser's 11 damage for 1, gain an artifact. It does exhaust itself. That's really good. I don't know how much... I don't have a ton of orb generating stuff yet. I'll probably get more as we go on. Right now I'm doing a lot with my attacks. Let's just take another big attack that is also giving me protection against stuff. Okay, so we got some of the new ones here. The Astrolab is just transform and upgrade 3 cards, which is interesting, but the Inserter gives you an extra orb slot every 2 turns. If we had this at the start, we would have been taking all those things that are like lose an orb slot and gain 2 focus, because that's fantastic. But I don't know how big a deal that is for me. The Coffee Dipper, you have an extra energy. You can no longer rest at rest sites. I don't want to rest at rest sites. I've got other stuff to do. But am I going to really be defensive enough for that? This seems like a stupid plan. Let's do it. Alright. We took a huge risk. We're going into Act 2 with the Coffee Coffee Dripper. So we can't rest anymore. We're just going to lose hit points over time unless our auto repair can counteract it. That said, we have an extra energy every time, and there's other stuff we'd rather be doing at rest sites anyway, right? So, yeah. Alright, we're going to go where? We have tons of money, so we can do a shop. The shops are, like, kind of exclusive with the question marks, unfortunately. Rest sites. Oh, there's another shop up there. So much money, we could probably try and do the double shop. We're just locked into that route, though. Whereas, shop, we get more campsites there, and... Oh, we can't do a lot of fights to get these things. So, campsite, elite, up here, get our chest, fight. Elite or question mark, campsite, question mark. Up this side, there's really... We can't go up that side with... Okay, go this shop, but it's got a whole bunch of fights there. It's not going to be better. Yeah, man. I don't know, but we're going to... We'll decide again after we get to the shop. Because we got to go through that one shop anyway. Alright, this is not a very defensive hand. We don't have enough defenses in our deck yet. That is a flaw that we have going on. Want to rebound the defend? I don't know. Can we just nuke down one of these guys? Our attacks do so much damage. 12, because we got with +1 strength as well. So that's 23, and then we can just kill him with the rebound. We're not taking as much damage. I mean, we're not defending, but man. Alright. Rebound that. You have died. And I gained an artifact. Ow, take some damage. Self-repair, right on cue. Excellent. Chaos. Dark orb, don't know what's that. Zap, and you're dead. And we get that auto-repair, but we did lose 4 hit points, and we can't rest at rest sites anymore, so we might be looking for another auto-repair. You know what we really need is this Leap Plus. We need that as much as possible. More of that. These guys are probably going to do some damage. Okay, let's start working on... See if we can hit one of these guys 3 times. It would be nice. Surge does a lot of damage, but they're going to take half from it anyway. I really got to get this chaos going so I get more stuff. Let's see where we stand. Those are the orbs we have now. There's only strikes that take them, so I'm really not going to be able to take them out. I guess I could strike and core surge this guy, and then he would be down. Then unless I use my energy potion, I'd be taking a bunch of damage. The leap does stop both of them. You know what? I leap, and I don't have to worry about the damage they're doing this turn. So we'll just zap. No, okay. We took him down. Not gonna hurt us anyway. When this goes off, it's gonna do 12 damage to whichever has the lowest hit points. Oh, right, they're getting mutilated by the bronze scales, which I forgot I had. Like a pro. Yeah, let's try and white noise. We get free creative AI. I don't think the fight's going to last that long for that to matter much. Self-repair. Excellent. That's what we need. We want to hit this guy twice, and we can't. Oh, man. We're going to get hit for a bunch. Oh, he doesn't get through his whole attack routine. Sweet. Well, you guys are super dead. Reprogram. Look at the top 4 cards of your draw pile. You can discard any ones you want. It costs 0. It doesn't draw you any cards to replace itself, though. It's good with certain kinds of decks, but I don't think it's going to help me that much. We're going to take damage, channel 1 lightning. We'd rather not take damage. Beam cell. Making guys vulnerable is actually pretty good because I have all these attacks. I'm probably just making my deck fat and not good, but whatever. Alright, shop. Show me good stuff. We get +1 more strength, which would be good. The Gremlin Horn would give us energy and stuff when we kill people. It's pretty good. Doom and Gloom is 10 damage to all enemies and 1 Dark Orb. Dark Orbs are harder to use. I don't know. Channel X Lightning Orbs. This thing's very good for killing. You know what? We need the chill so we take less damage. We can make this innate by upgrading it. Buy that chill. And extra use of first orbs, pretty good. I mean, what would we remove with card removal? Probably just remove a strike. We don't have that many defenses. Panache. I don't think I'm going to be playing 5 cards in a turn that much. This is great. This is like a power card if you're going for a 0 cost like defect, but we're not really there. Let's take the Gremlin Horn because they're super strong. Another rebound. I think that's just making my deck thicker, even though it's kind of good. We've got 1. It's okay. I think we're going to save our money. Oh, I don't have that many things to generate orbs. Upgraded Tempest is like Zap, except it eats all your energy, but also makes a lot of orbs. Alright, let's take it. Probably doing all kinds of terrible plans. Okay. So... if we wanted the other shop, we got to go that way. We're not going to have that much money. I just spent it all. We want kind of as many rest sites as possible, even though we can't rest at them. 2 fights here, then rest, elite. We can go rest instead of the elite. There's 1, 2, 3 that way. Same if we go this way. This way has an extra question mark. Oh, a couple extra questions. Okay, we're going to go this way. We're just short of gold for the Jack. I don't think I want the Jacks anyway. I don't want to lose hit points. Oh, this guy's bad. He makes you lose hit points. He's not attacking first round, and so of course I have all my defenses. Machine learning, draw an extra card every turn. That'll be good, but this is going to be terrible. That was an awful starting hand against him because he was not attacking, and I got all my defensive stuff. Now I'm going to get crushed. So chill is a free orb. Woohoo. Oh my god, he weakened us too. Now we're going to get nothing out of these. And it's too late for the Core Surge to protect me from that weakness, of course. Self-repair so it doesn't come back. And we're going to tempest ourselves another orb, I guess. Oh, that damage really, really hurts. I'm only healing back 7 of it, and there's more to come. Okay, well, let's see what we get from Chaos. Sweeping Beam. So much damage. FTL was fast, just in time to get another card. Okay, so if I Melter him, it'll do full damage to him because it'll take off his thing. I'm gonna get my ass kicked anyway. I should have been using the zap to take off the armor. Oh my god, I'm getting crushed. This was a terrible, terrible fight. Then I got my defensive stuff back. It's a little late. That was bad. Fusion is awesome to get the plasma going. I'm going to take the fusion because I don't have enough energy stuff. I want more energy. Bear in mind, I can't heal at these rest sites, so we're going to lift. I think that's more important than the upgrades right now. Although, probably should have actually I should have made the chill innate. Oh my god. Well, this is going to be an end of me. There's no way I'm going to get through this okay. Free self-repair I'll take. We're going to need it if we survive the fight, which we won't. Defend. Sweeping Beam. Leap. Hey, that helps. Okay. We didn't get this self-repair. It'll come back around if the fight lasts long enough and we're still alive. I don't think the Core Surge actually help. I don't think the artifact from Core Surge actually helps against him. Oh, he's doing so much damage. This is great for fights with smaller enemies. Of course, I'm getting like super deadly death fights. We're gonna put that defend back on top because that's what kind of shape we're in. I don't think I'm as worried about a debuff from him. He's just gonna give me lots of wounds, which is just bad anyway. Ow. Have enough energy. We can't afford to play that fusion right now, really. Melt, defend. We're just gonna die. Yeah, we're actually just dead. Boo! Not being able to rest, probably a terrible plan. If you get your deck set up like where you're awesome and you're very defensive, then this is probably a good move, but we tried it out. Oh well. Just have to probably not take the coffee dripper next time.
If you like this, please click the eponymous button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.